let's jump right back into it, shall we? Actors, are you ready off stage?
Hold on, I'm having toga problems.
Well, while they're figuring out how to tie up their togas, let's really dive into these myths. Why were they being told?
They were being told to perpetuate a male-dominated hierarchy in which women could be subjugated and controlled.
No! They were bedtime stories.
Bedtime stories?
Yes, because, believe it or not, sometimes you wanted your kids to go to bed on time or not talk back. So you would tell them stories like the myth of Lioness.
Oh, Papa, please tell us a story. Please, sir. We'll be ever so grateful.
What kind of story would you like to hear tonight, kids?
I want to hear about Hercules. Tell us the story of Zeus and his track shorts.
Oh no, I have a very special story for tonight, kids. The myth of Lioness.
Isn't that the kid from the Charlie Brown comics?
Okay, you're ruining the magic. Stop. Now, Lioness was a very talented musician.
Oh, how wonderful.
And he had a very talented student. His name was Hercules.
Hercules, so wonderful.
Now, Hercules was very strong, but
You're not a very good musician.
he wasn't a very good musician. So we killed him. The end. Go to bed, kids.
Perhaps Tommy ought to read you a bedtime story tonight.
Oh, please do, Mama.
I like the stories ever so much.
I want to hear about the myth. And I want to hear about the hybrid monster.
Well, we've got a special story for tonight.
Does it have the hybrid monster in it?
No, dear. This is the story about Maurices.
Never heard of him.
And Maurices one day discovered a flute, and he was an excellent flautist.
Can I be a flutist, Mama?
Well, darling, if you keep pronouncing it flutist, everyone will laugh at you. It's flautist.
Oh!
Don't worry, dear. No one expects much of you anyways.
Yay! Can I be a flautist too, Mama?
Of course, darling. Now, Maurices was so wonderful that he challenged the god Apollo to a flouting contest. Well,
I wonder who won.
Apollo won, dear. Don't be stupid. He's a god. And as punishment for his impertinence, he killed him. Oh, no, darling, no. He didn't kill him. No. He had him flayed alive. Go to bed.
That's okay, kids. I have another story for you.
We're just gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
So in conclusion, the Greeks were a horribly traumatized people due to the stories that they told.
Speaking of horrible, horrible trauma, there once was an inventor named Daedalus, and he invented things like...
My time machine. No.
No.
Yes. With this, I shall unlock the mysteries of the atom. All the secrets of the universe are at my command. With this...
Honey, there's someone here to see you.
I told you I'm not taking visitors. Woman.
Don't you woman me.
It was his wife who was named...
I don't know.
Sue.
Sue?
I told you I was busy.
Now, as we had learned previously, women were a curse upon mankind.
Stop it, get off the stage.
Hey, I
Can I
just
just
thought...
tell one myth without you interrupting?
Okay, I just thought I'd help you tell it, since you're clearly inferior. Okay, I'm sorry.
Anyway, where was I? Oh, right, his wife, Sue.
I can't live like this anymore. You're always in your office doing Zeus knows what. Building things, inventing things.
I invented a clockwork owl.
I don't care anymore. Where's the man I married? The man with the strong chin, gentle fingers, fake Italian accent? Where did he go? When was the last time you even talked to your son?
We have a son.
He's 15 years old!
Whoa, seriously? we will send him on down then. I can use an assistant in my lab since my hunchback retired.
He is not going to work for you. He's staying with me, studying needlepoint. Manly pursuits.
Really manly, I'm sure.
Except for the needlepoint, that's a bit girly, but never mind that. He's had to grow up without a father. What do you expect out of him?
I wasn't saying anything to send him down. Listen to yourself, honey. I know things haven't worked out as planned, but that's just because deep down I care more about you than I... I'm not kidding. I care more about my inventions than I do you or little,
Do you even know his name?
I didn't even know he existed. How am I supposed to remember his name, huh?
Icarus.
Ica what?
Icarus!
Icarus. I bet he gets made fun of at school. Here comes Icarus. But my point is, sweetheart, that your expectations from me are too high. If you just lowered them, then we'd have a great marriage. How about it?
How about what?
What?
How about what?
What do you mean, what?
No, I'm asking you. How about what?
I don't know.
Are you even listening to me anymore?
No?
Well, the king's here to see you.
Greetings, my loyal subjects.
Your Majesty.
Rise, peasant Scotch.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I have come for the inventor, Daedalus.
Yes, that is me.
Big D in the flesh!
No.
Put it here!
We have an audience, and you're doing that.
Well, have I got a story for you? Woman? Trained monkey! Would you go get me some tea, please?
Fine.
Thank you. Nice what? She has got the most excellent set of personality traits I've ever seen.
Who?
That girl. What's her name? Not important. Anyway, I've got a little problem I'm hoping you would help me out. Let's say, for the sake of argument, there's an imaginary king. This imaginary king, he's handsome, charming, humble, surprisingly muscular, but most importantly, he's got a big, enormous, colossal monster of a problem. Oh, it's pretty big, and so is his problem. His son's a little bit, I guess you could say, monstrous.
Oh, so just like any other child.
Oh no, he's half man, half bull.
My son's a little more like an abomination than a monster.
Oh no, he's a monster. I checked. We named him the Minotaur, and now all he does is chase down peasants and eat them. He's quite terrible. I guess I never should have gotten him that axe for his 5th birthday. I have a hard time saying no. He's just so adorable with all that stomping and slaying the peasants. Are you a father?
I don't know.
The most rewarding thing you could ever do. So, I want you to imprison my son for eternity. Hey.
Like in a giant playroom or something.
It needs a little more spice. Maybe some
Poisonous frogs. On it.
Sure, that sounds good.
Radioactive poisonous
Yeah,
frogs. that
just
you can
take
put
it and run.
helicopter blades on their backs. So they can fly.
I've got a better idea. How about you just do it?
Okay, and what are you gonna pay me for it?
What?
Payment.
I'm sorry?
Money.
Honey? I
Why are
can't
you
quite hear
paying
you.
me? You're in my
We're
home.
sorry. The number you have dialed is not in service at this time. Please leave a message.
Jerk.
And don't forget the spikes.
So, bending the powers of space and time, Daedalus created...
It's alive!
A big maze!
Big maze! Sorry, hairball.
But then he realized something.
He had built the maze around himself.
Does anyone know how to get out of this thing? Anyone? Orange hair girl? Someone? Okay.
You see, Dallas was more academically inclined than anything, and was rather lacking in street smarts. It happens sometimes, right, Morgan?
What?
Exactly. So you might call her a bit of a, or him, a Greek geek. No?
But after a few years, he made it out.
Honey, I'm home.
Oh, it's you.
Yes, it's me. It's the funniest thing. I was building this maze for the king and who's that?
Honey, this is Bob.
What's up? Hello. What's up? Would you stop saying that?
Dude.
This is awkward. No, it's not. I left you.
For who?
For Bob.
For Bob. What's up?
You see, Bob here is a very sensitive man. He's also very, very stupid. And I find that attractive.
Okay, first I can be pretty stupid too. Second, this I spent years pretending to care about you and your feelings and all that garbage, and you just threw me away for this guy.
Yep.
Dude.
Chill.
Chill? Never! I'm leaving. And I'm taking,
I don't know.
I don't know with me.
Icarus.
Whatever.
And so he took his son Icarus and employed him as an assistant in his lab.
Oh, come here, boy.
Icarus!
Shut up! So I've got this crazy idea, and it just might work.
What are we doing?
Just sit still, try not to feel any pain.
Okay.
Fine, if you must know. I'm gonna saw off his feet and attach duck flippers
I
to
don't
them.
want duck filters, Dad. All I want is your love.
Shut up! What kind of boy are you? Back in my day, everyone wanted duck flippers. You can splash around and, oh, fine, hurry up!
Sorry, Dad.
Fill a hole in your head and put a whale spell.
Yes!
No.
I'll, remove your nose and put an elephant trunk.
I like it.
A tail, antlers, and something.
No, none of it.
Any more ideas? Whoa, that's a good one. Wings, how about wings?
Wings?
Yeah, like those things that birds have.
Yeah. Wings. Wings sound great.
Oh, great, I'll just have to cut off the arms then.
Why?
Because it's more fun for me that way, obviously. Fine, I'll, attach them to your shoulder blades. Is that better, you little wuss?
Yes, it is.
And so Daedalus built a pair of wings made out of wax.
Dad, do you think it's smart to make them out of wax?
Oh, shut up.
So he built the pair of wings out of wax and attached them to Icarus.
I can fly.
You fly, boy, fly!
I can fly.
The only maverick in the sky.
Now that I'm falling to my impending and rather messy death, I'd like to take a minute to explore one of the themes in tonight's show. Now you may say that women are the bane of humanity, cause of everything wrong in the world.
Ha! Yeah.
You'd be right.
Classic.
But more importantly, I'd like to talk about know your place. Now my wings, they resemble man's hopes and dreams. And the sun, the uncaring, unyielding steamroller of reality. Now I'm flying, I'm having a great time, until BAM!
Oh my god.
Gods. I fall to my death, and I die, of course. But I'd like you to leave with that you should know your place, that you shouldn't try to do too much in life, that you shouldn't overextend, and that you should know your place. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Have a great night.
Is he still alive back there? I can't help but feel that might have been my fault. Yeah, but I'm gonna take the fifth here. Bye.
So,
To take our minds off of that, we are going to move into the game show portion of the show. Destroy all monsters! In this portion of the show, we, the actors, will be testing you, the audience's ability to identify monsters of Greek mythology using only your brain.
only your ears!
Using only the ear portion of your brains. Now, can I get a volunteer? Believe me, you don't have to be attractive to get on this stage.
Does anybody want to come up here? Anybody? Anybody?
Any of you? Oh,
Oh! How about you, huh?
No.
Let's come on up here!
no. Oh, I remember you.
Alright, what's your name?
Yoki.
Let's hear it for Yoki, everybody! Now, I'm going to explain the game.
Destroy all monsters!
Yes, that is the name of the game.
Destroy all monsters! I dance now.
Our actors are going to be making the sound of a famous monster, and you have to guess what it is. It's simple.
And to make it a little bit more difficult, we're gonna blindfold you. And,
Okay.
we're gonna stick you in a soundproof booth.
Right, soundproof booth. Right, yeah.
Matt,
Yeah.
if he's blindfolded and in a soundproof booth, how is he going to be able to name the monster?
I second that.
I think it's a little late to be bringing up problems with the show now, Morgan. So what we're gonna do for you is a bit of a practice run. So actors, let's hear our first monster. Name that monster.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't know isn't the correct answer.
Really?
Yeah. The correct answer is actually Argos, the 1009 monstrosity that watched over Zeus's mistress, Io, who was eventually slain by Hermes and had all of his eyes sucked out of his head and stuck onto the feathers of a peacock. Come on, Yoki. These are easy.
I have never heard of that.
Now, since we're a federally mandated show, we're going to show that by simply making the test a little bit harder, results will automatically improve.
Your tax dollars at work, people.
So, If you get one wrong, you die!
But
Yeah.
They're not actually gonna eat you.
It's actually a slow-moving poison that only gives you the appearance of death. And then once you're dead and inside the coffin, you can come back as a zombie. Which is kind of cool. So, go on. Come on. Right in there. Perfect. Now, my favorite part. The audience participation part of the show. You, the audience, will be impersonating the Chimera, a
Is it a
three-headed
chimera? Actually?
a three-headed monster of Greek mythology. So I'll split you up into thirds. And so this third of the audience is going to represent the dragon head. So when I point to you, you roar. Roar. One more time, you roar. Roar. Perfect. Now we move on to the goat portion of the monster. This sort of third of the audience. So when I point to you, you bah. Perfect.
That's a sheep.
Then what noise does a goat make?
Maverick sucks.
So, when I point to this section of the audience, you go,
Maverick sucks. Maverick sucks.
now we move into the monster. This portion of the monster is going to be the lion head. So, when I point to this section of the audience, you roar. One more time. Yes.
Two of the heads make the same sound.
I failed to your point. They always say Maverick sucks once. I counted.
You can't have two heads make the same sound. I'm sorry, it's stupid.
You're stupid. If you're so smart, what noise should they make? We're game. Oh my God.
Maverick sucks really, really bad.
What's that side? Fine.
Maverick sucks.
Let's bring our contestant back out, shall we? Can you see anything?
No.
How about now?
See why?
Exactly. So, let's hear our first monster, shall we? Love that song.
Hi, Mom.
Name that monster.
I don't know.
Come on, Yoki. We're in front of a crowd. Just
We are?
yes. Answer the question. Just guess.
Oh.
Or you die.
Okay. I don't remember any of these. The Hydra.
Did you say the Hydra?
Yeah, that's one with all the heads, right?
That's right. That's actually right.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Now we move to the second monster. Ready? Maverick sucks. Maverick sucks really, really bad. Now we're gonna try one more time. Maverick sucks.
Maverick sucks really, really bad.
Who wants to reverse it? Because that's the line.
Maverick sucks really, really bad.
Maverick sucks. Thank you. Name that monster.
It's the thing!
No.
Oh. Okay, it's got the goat
No.
and Maverick sucks.
Yes, he does.
Wow, he sucks. Oh, okay. The Chimera.
Yeah, that's right.
It's actually pronounced Yoki sucks. actually Mothra.
Okay. Isn't that from Godzilla?
Nope. Mothra was actually the giant moth beast that ate the world around 800 BC. The sound you heard was its echolocation, sonic boom. Now, since you lost,
I'm a cat.
you die!
No. I know I hit you with the chicken. I'm sorry.
I never liked him.
All right, does anybody else want to come up on stage? Anybody? No? Okay then. Now that brings us to the most beautiful love story of all time.
Personal space. Which, because it was Greek, ends in horrible, horrible death.
Happily.
In horrible, horrible death.
Now, you might remember this guy from before, Orpheus. He's into music, really sensitive, a little emo, but a girl can kind of go for that kind of thing. He's really cool, everything you'd want in a guy.
He's not immortal.
Except for that.
I thought I was immortal.
No, demigods are not immortal.
Except for me! Booyah!
Hercules sucks.
He does. See, Orpheus, you're just a demigod. A half a god, if you will. A god who's only here because his dad was, well, mixing it up with some mortals. You know what I mean.
See, this is why I'm depressed. My father was never around when I was growing up, and all I have is my music. My music in dark clothing.
But then one day, a new girl moved to town. Eurydice. Hey, so, I'm new in town.
Can I tell you something?
Sure.
If I was a man, dying in the desert, with the heat of 1,000 suns upon my back, I would trade a cool lake of water for 1 second to gaze upon you.
Oh! Well, I'll see you later.
Oh, right! But every great love
She missed her
story
cue.
always has a problem. In this case, his father, Apollo.
Orpheus! Why are you talking to that mortal girl?
Why do you care, Dad?
Look, I just want what's best for you. You see, I found this great news for you. She's spunky, redhead. I know you're into that sort of thing.
Stay out of my love life.
Hey, I'm your father.
No, you're not. You're just some jerk who shows up every once in a while and then goes back to being the son. Well, I hate you. I hate you. You got that? Why do you always think I wear dark clothing? Huh?
You're just going through a phase right now like the moon.
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna go write in my journal.
You can do it outside of your tan.
The next day... Hey, Orpheus.
Hi.
So, what are you doing later tonight?
Well, I was going to fall asleep so that I may have the briefest chance of dreaming of your touch upon my skin. And have the possibility, however slight, that you may love me in the cool darkness of the moon.
Okay! Well, I'm going to the movies later tonight. You want to come along?
Yeah, sure.
Cool.
Son,
What do you want, Dad?
I know that you're infatuated with that thing.
You don't know anything about it.
Hey, it's something we all do. But you cannot seriously be considering marrying someone like that, are you? I mean, look at her. Like, we aren't like them. Do you understand? We're hot. She's not. Like, what happens when she gets old? She's gonna be all gross and wrinkly, and you're gonna be young and hot forever. People are gonna be asking you, hey Orpheus, why are you hanging out with your grandma? Gods aren't like people, boy.
Well, I'm not a god, am I? I'm just a demigod.
We're still gonna live to be what, 1,000 years old at least? Hey, take a page out of Zeus's book, for instance. Find a girl, done. Have a little fun, and then leave her. Ooh. You're not talking to any mortals. I forbid it.
What are you gonna do about it?
Well, I'm the god of the sun, aren't I? So let's just say that you and what's-her-face are going to the store.
Eurydice?
Say that name one more time.
Eurydice.
Your idiot C. That's her name. Alright. It's a beautiful name. Alright, whatever. So let's just say that you and that idiot girl are walking to the store, and she thinks, that sun's getting pretty close, and then BAM! The sun just crushes her and burns her to a crisp. She's ugly one minute, and she's even worse the next. What do you think about that?
I'm in love, Dad. Maybe you just can't understand that.
You're grounded. This is so unfair! You wanna know what's unfair? You got it good, buddy. My dad, Zeus, when he was just 3 days old, Grandpa Kronos ate him. He spent the next 900 years of his life digesting in his stomach acid. Do you want me to eat you? I could have a bunch of birds come down and peck your stomach out. So don't talk back to me, little twerp.
See ya, Yoki!
Hey, Orpheus.
When springtime comes.
Shut up. My dad said we can't be together anymore.
What?
Yeah, apparently he had a dream where the sun ate our house, and he took that as a bad sign. We're gonna have to break up.
But
We're just too different.
I love you.
I gotta go, Orphe.
I love you.
So we did what any immensely poetical guy would do. Oh, Orpheus! If only you knew that I really do still love you. What was that? Orpheus! I love you!
I love you too.
Who cares what our parents say?
Yeah, let's get married right here.
And so they were married, but just as Eurydice went to cut the cake, a snake bit her and she died.
That's just dying. We're married for 3 minutes.
Sorry, kid. There'll be others. Let's go find some nymphs.
You did this, didn't you?
Orpheus, how many times do I have to tell you that I'm the god of the sun and not the god of snakes? I can't help it if a gal has bad luck. Let's go.
But I still love her.
Are you considering marrying a dead girl?
Yeah, kind of.
And so Orpheus came up with a plan.
I'm going to go down to the underworld and get her. Simple.
Orpheus, can we talk? I don't think I really approve of your life choices at the moment.
Yeah, since when have you ever approved of any of my choices?
Well, you know that you're not immortal, right? I'm aware. Well, it's just come to my attention that you want to go down to the underworld to see Hades. Now, there are a few people that I think would be a very bad influence on you. Let me talk. I know that you think it's cool to wear dark clothes and attend depressing slam poetry meetings. But I gotta draw the line somewhere. The underworld is not cool.
I'm through listening to you, Dad.
And so Orpheus went down to Hades.
Yeah, where's that?
That way.
So you're just gonna go down the highway a little bit. You'll see a Wendy's on your left. Behind the Wendy's, there's a big dumpster with a vat of fry grease in it. Dive in there, and you're right in the underworld.
Okay.
The first person he encountered, the boatman, Karen.
Yeah, funny story. I'm looking for my wife.
None shall pass.
Well, funny story again. Don't you just love a good undead love story?
None shall pass.
Well, can I at least sing a song I wrote for her? Oh, where is your idiocy? She's gone to Hades, away from me. She's gone to Hades, so I gotta be cool. I'm gonna see my baby when I leave this world. It was a bright afternoon on our wedding day. She was beautiful in every way. She was fit and healed. She didn't even feel I lost my love, my life that way. Where, oh, where is your idiocy? Apollo took her away from me. She's gone to Hades, so I gotta go down. I'm gonna see my baby in darkness now.
And the song that Orpheus sang was so beautiful and so sad that everything in Hades stopped for a second. Karen stopped rowing, Sisyphus stopped pushing a rock up a hill, and the birds stopped pecking at Prometheus' liver.
Oh, thank goodness!
Everything fell in love with him right there. The birds, the stones, everything.
But none of them have sound like you. Imagine it, #1, every chart.
I'm just here for my wife.
That's sweet. That's sweet. Young love. We're gonna make a killing off that. Nobody leaves the underworld, though.
Well then, I'm not doing the record deal.
Come on, kid. I want to introduce you to some of your fans down here. These are the Furies.
I love you more! I love you so much I can tear you apart.
Girls, calm down.
Marry me! No, marry me! Marry me! They're all ugly!
Oh, tell you what, you're a sweet kid. I'm gonna let your idiocy go back up to the world of the living. And I don't do that for just anyone, but you got pretty sound and we're gonna be rich. So here's the deal. She's gonna walk right behind you. If you can walk out of here without looking at her, you both live. But if you do look at her, she stays here and I hand you over to your fans.
We love you! We're gonna eat you! But we still love you! Call us!
Alright, sweet cheese, get your tuchus out here. Get out.
Hey.
So, how's the underworld?
Well, they play the Johnny Johnny video on a loop down here. It's kind of horrible, but I kind of like it.
Doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah. Thanks for coming and getting me.
No problem.
What? Oh.
No.
And Eurydice was torn from his grasp, and the girls descended upon him. Yeah, I saw it first! No, I saw it first! He loves me! No, he loves me! Get off of him, you cow! You're a cow! And the girls fought over him so much that they tore him apart and he died! What? Oh, and his soul descended into Hades, where he met up with the girl that he loved.
Now we're both dead.
And at epic poetry.
Epic poetry? Oh boy! I can't wait to wing this one.
No, we're gonna do this one right.
Just hold on. Does this place have Wi-Fi?
We're not gonna Wikipedia this.
Give me a sec. We're gonna copy and paste it. Done. Stall for time. Yeah.
So the epic is a form of poetry which combines the heroic and the usually pretty long. And so for today we're gonna be portraying the Iliad.
The Iliad?
You've actually heard of it?
Yeah. It's like my favorite poem.
Well, I wouldn't say it's that great.
What are you talking about? It's like reading only for your brain. Yeah.
I actually find it kind of dull.
Well, nobody asked you, Morgaine. It's like, yes. Yeah. Cartwheel. Oh. Wall spin. Alien. Yeah.
The Iliad was composed by Homer around 400 BC.
Homer. Yeah.
It was the first work he ever completed. As a result, it's a little, how do you say it?
Awesome.
Immature. It's about 900 lines long enough that 722 of them describe someone being killed.
Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. Death is great.
Can we just hold on for a second? I don't like the Iliad.
Nobody asked you, Morgaine.
It's like the target audience is 8-year-old boys, and I like stories with narrative complexity, deeper meaning, and application to our daily life.
A. B. Fine! Oh, listen! I'm crazy.
Is this the lady?
Since no study of Greek mythology is complete without looking at the Trojan War,
Roar! Love it!
we're going to be portraying this as if it were being performed by its target audience of 8-year-old boys.
Catch! That was as dramatic as I thought it was going to be.
Now, why was there a war, you may ask?
That's why.
Who cares? I care, darn it, and I'm going to explain. You're dead. I'm not dead. I'm here to give context.
Dead!
You're dead. I'm not dead.
Yeah, you are.
Cheater! Rule check!
Rule check!
She said she's not dead.
Did she hit you?
Yes.
Then you're dead.
You're dead.
Now you're triple dead. Well, there's no such thing as triple
Yes,
dead.
there is.
Triple dead!
Yes, every time. But it's okay. Come back in 2 minutes.
Good luck telling the story. Still talking.
Wait some time!
Getting cool.
Oh, damn.
Fine. Ugh.
I'm dead.
Finally. What are you doing?
Geese.
Return has to be upside down.
What are you doing?
We got this team. Whoa!
And so the war wasn't going too well for the Greeks, so they called upon their great hero, Achilles. Now, Achilles had been dipped in the river Styx when he was an infant and was invulnerable to harm.
I hit you. Shields.
I hit you in the back.
Shields. I hit you again. Didn't hurt. Bam, you're dead. Bam, you're dead.
I killed you! I killed you!
And Achilles went through the entire Trojan army until he was confronted by their great hero.
Hello, my name is Hector. You killed my friends. Prepare to die. My chronic lower back pain. I said, hello, my name is Hector. You killed my friends. Prepare to die.
What, no spin? Spin. There you go.
My disguise! Oh my god, it's Ben! I said, hello, take, my name is Hector. You killed my friends. Prepare to die.
Why smile?
Because I know something you do not know.
What's that?
I am not left-handed. Why are you smiling?
Besides you, there's something that you don't know.
And what is that?
I'm completely invulnerable. See? Look, you just tried to stab me in the hand and it didn't even hurt. Oh, I'm so scared of big, bad Hector. What am I gonna do? I guess I'll just have to stab him.
No!
Don't kill me, please.
There you go.
It's so dirty right here. And you know, my back.
I guess we all can't have mothers who love us enough to dip us in the river Styx and make us completely But Achilles has one weakness. No, I don't have any. I don't have any weaknesses.
No, he did. He just didn't want anybody to know about it. It's Achilles' heel.
He had an Achilles heel.
Go, Trojans! Woo! Come on, Trojans! Woo! Go, Trojans! Yay!
Okay, hold on. Don't you think it's a little weird that the U.S. team in their mascot after a group of people that had their city race to the ground?
Here we go, Trojans! Here we go! Don't get killed, Trojans! Don't get killed!
We have to find his weakness somehow.
He must have an Achilles heel. If only we knew where to look.
Hey!
Trojans! Go, Trojans! Go, Trojans!
There you go, our cheerleader.
Shield!
You can't have a shield.
My mom is seriously overprotective too. She also dips me into the river Styx.
Okay, this is not fair. Invulnerability was my thing. You can't just copy it.
Just then, the Trojan happened to get in a lucky shot.
Ah! Not my Achilles heel.
That's why they call it that.
Yay, Trojans! Let's form an enlightened republic based on the principles of equality and freedom of expression. Go!
I suppose now would be as good a time as any to give you the proper context behind the huge war. It all started as a beauty contest. Now, I know what you're thinking. Beauty contest? Don't most wars start that way? And if so, you would be correct. Fun fact, World War I all started with a beauty contest between the Archduke and the Pope. A push? Yeah? Now, during the bathing suit portion of the competition, the Archduke was killed. right? And I mean, the Trojan War didn't go exactly like that. It was actually a beauty contest between 3 goddesses. There was Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. There was Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war too, just for fun. And then there was Hera, the mother goddess.
So much more than that.
Okay, Athena. Then they all appeared before a young shepherd named Paris.
You know, I was just walking around, minding my own business, you know. 1 sheep, 2 sheep, 3 sheep, 4 sheep, 5 sheep.
Cutie! Oh, is the fairest one of all. Pick me, pick me!
And welcome one and all to the Miss Olympus pageant. There she
Who's singing now?
There she is, Miss.
Before you do all that, I'm just a shepherd, okay?
And that's right, Paris. You have been selected to answer the age-old question, which goddess is the most beautiful? Get the answer right, and you will be rewarded handsomely. Get the answer wrong, and you will be tormented for all eternity with your intestines sucked out and feasted upon by giant birds. And remember, no matter who you choose, the other 2 will hate you. Wow, I'm really glad I'm not you.
Yeah, is there any way I could get out of this?
Not a chance. Now we'll begin with a bit of a talent demonstration. Each of these goddesses will showcase what they will do to you if you don't choose them. First up is Athena, the goddess of war.
Okay, for my talent, I'm gonna take this jelly donut, which represents your head, and I'm gonna squeeze it.
Wow, was that violent? I guess they'll call her the goddess of nothing. Alright, next we have Hera, the mother goddess. Hera, what's your talent?
I don't need a talent, you pathetic word!
Of course you don't! Boy, you have a lot of authority, and man, I think I'm about to wet myself. Alright, moving on. Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Hey!
My talent is that if you pick me, any woman you want will fall madly in love with you.
Including you?
Not including me.
What about Hera?
No. Or not Athena either.
Dang it!
What about one of them?
One of them?
Hey, what's your name? Okay, hot stuff. See me after.
What do you think?
Can I just have like mermaids or something like that?
Sure.
Okay. First her, then the mermaid. Stop it! Okay, that definitely wasn't what the sponsors intended. But let's move on from that traumatizing moment, shall we? So, now we move on to the interview, and each of these goddesses will answer a question that they don't know, right, Aphrodite?
Yeah.
So, Aphrodite, if you were to win this crown, how will you use your position to make the world a better place?
If I am chosen as Miss Olympus, the world will become a paradise filled with fluffy bunnies who can talk and serve drinks, and not just any drinks, the most succulent drinks. And they'll have those little umbrellas to shade them. I will also eliminate back hair.
Okay, interesting answer.
Love you, Texas.
Now we have Athena. She is the goddess of wisdom.
Instead of answering what will happen if I am chosen, let me answer what would happen if I am not chosen. Imagine a nightmare world so horrifying that if I were to even speak one syllable
syllable of the fate in store for you, your skin would melt off, exposing your bones, which would then shatter into 1,000 pieces, each piece, in turn, igniting in a flame of evil so incomprehensible that your very existence would be erased from the memory of the world. And there would be lots of back hair. Thank you!
Well, horrible, horrible doom if you don't choose Athena. Finally, we have Hera, the mother goddess and queen of the gods.
Thank you, Dominic. I will gladly answer that question.
Hera, I haven't asked a question.
Seriously, Dominic? Don't contradict me! If I am chosen as the mother goddess and queen of Olympus, I will make so many brownies made with love and care.
Yeah.
I'm the mother goddess and the queen of goddesses. And I will make sure you buckle your seatbelt and carry an umbrella with you because I love you all equally so much. I love you.
So what do you think, Paris?
Well,